Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. It's your boy Ray. I'm streaming live from Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Out here in this cabin with my lady and another couple. We out here just chilling out, having a good time, enjoying each other's conversation, eating some good food, drinking good. I also took an opportunity to get a little work in, get some reading in, some writing in, just working on my craft. We should always be aiming to improve and to get better at whatever it is you're doing. Actually, this morning I got out just after 8, and where we're at, there's a lot of different cabins and hills and little trails, so me and my girlfriend went for a walk just to get some fresh air, exercise, just really take an opportunity to express gratitude for, what we're experiencing right now and just kind of take it all in. But, I'll be honest, guys, I don't know, maybe 4, 5, 6 years ago, my mindset completely changed. And I credit that for just really reading a lot of different books, watching a lot of different motivational videos about success, about the law of attraction, about business, about entrepreneurship. And I just finished my first year of being a full-time entrepreneur. So to be an entrepreneur, you have to have a completely different mindset. I actually talked about that last week on my radio show, the Alston Collab Money Talk, which airs every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time on the Fishbowl Radio Network. That's fbrn.us. But basically what I was saying, guys, is my mindset completely changed. And we live in one of the richest nations ever. And there's so much opportunity all around us. Like everywhere you go and everywhere you look, there's opportunity. So if there's so much opportunity around us, why is it that only a small percentage of people become wealthy in one of the richest nations ever, with there being so much opportunity around you? So with my mindset changing, I'm just looking at different things. And this walk that I went on earlier today, they're building these new cabins. We're in a cabin right now. You kind of see the background. When I finish up, I'll kind of show you around a little bit. But they're building these new cabins, and they're building them to make money. I put on my Snapchat earlier, someone is probably an investor who's building these type of cabins, and they're stay rented out. I'm walking around, and I'm looking right over here. There's another bigger cabin than we're in, and it probably sleeps, 12 or 14 people. There's people outside right now just hanging out, relaxing. So that means that there's companies that owns these cabins that's making money. We walked back toward the other direction, toward the front of the cabin area, and there's a sign that said property for sale. That means someone's selling a property, and it's an opportunity for someone to buy that as an investment. So with that being said, there's opportunity all around us. And a few years ago, when I was working at TIA, I gave a speech about ways to create additional sources of income. And I also I started off by posing a question, what's the quickest way to become a millionaire? What's the quickest way to become a millionaire? Someone quickly raised their hand and said, hit the lotto. And you know what? That's right. If you hit the lotto, that is a very, very quick way of becoming a millionaire. Although the chances of you hitting the lottery are slim to none. Kanye West said it best in that song. We buy those lottery tickets just to tease us, because the chances of you actually winning are slim to none. Now listen, like I said, I've read a lot of different books, read a lot of different articles, and I watched movies about entrepreneurship. And from my reading, y'all feel free to comment if you have, any other perspective, comments, statements, or anything. But from my reading, one of the quickest ways to become a millionaire is by having multiple sources of income. Multiple sources of income. A few weeks ago, I did a little roundtable discussion with one of my friends, and Miracle, she said, having only one source of income is too close to zero, too close to none. So if you're trying to build wealth, you need to create additional sources of income. Now, I'm not saying go and quit your job and become an entrepreneur, because that is very hard and it's very risky. I can tell you that now. But even if you are working your regular job, it would be smart to have some additional sources of income coming in, some different ways to make money. And in my situation, I've kind of been forced to figure out different ways to create revenue and to create income. Because right now, as I'm building my business, it hasn't replaced my income from my old job yet. So I have to create different ways to bring in money. So I've literally, some of the examples that I'm about to go over, I've done 3 or 4. As a matter of fact, I'll start off with the first one, which I was working on today. Literally just before I started this live stream, I was working on some different ways to bring in money. I'm sitting there calling my mom, literally right now, like, pick up the phone. I got someone who's about to come to my house in Arlton and pick up such and such. So the first way that we can all make additional money, which doesn't take a lot of time or effort, is to sell your stuff. Sell your stuff. You can do it through a garage sale. You can sell it on Facebook. I got items for sale right now that's on Facebook. Or you can sell it on eBay. I wish I could take credit for this, but people have been selling stuff online since eBay first came out. And I was watching The Breakfast Club, a couple of weeks ago, and they had Gary Vaynerchuk on there, if I'm saying his name correctly. But he was saying, I think he created a challenge where he wanted a number of his following, his audience, to work on making $20,000 by the end of 2017. Aside from their regular job, to make $20,000. And he suggested going to the dollar store or the thrift store or Goodwill and find some things, try to find some hidden gems and basically resell it. That's basic capitalism or entrepreneurship, is buy it for $1 and sell it for $2. I give you some real live examples. Like literally, I have people that's on like I said, I posted stuff on Facebook right now, and I got stuff for sale on Facebook right now, and people have been hitting me up. Right now, I have a TV mount that's for sale. It's still in the box, and I just went through my stuff and found this. I wasn't even using it. It's still in the box, so why not sell it? I went to the thrift store, the Goodwill store, and got these Spider-Man bags, some women's handbags, because that's one of the things that sells the most on eBay. And I've had people hit me up. And give you one example. I bought this Spider-Man bag for $5. And people have been offering me $20 to buy it for. By my math, that's $5 and you make $15. That's a 300% return. 300% return. So a lot of people are making these excuses, I'm behind on my bills, I can't save extra money. Figure out different ways to make more money. And the first way that I want to tell you to make more money is to sell your stuff. Go through your garage, go through your closet. If you're like me, you probably don't use everything that's in there. You can sell this stuff on eBay. There's a marketplace on Facebook. Sell your stuff. Have a garage sale. A second great way to make some extra money this is one of the obvious ways, is to simply get a second job. Most people only work 40 hours a week. Now, if you're trying to be extra successful, especially if you're an entrepreneur, My man Patrick Beck Davis says you need to be automatically working a minimum of 60 hours a week. We're really trying to hit it out the park. Work 80 hours a week. Most people only work 40 hours a week. So what are you doing in your spare time? There's plenty of time, ample amount of time for you to go and find a second job. But you know what? I wouldn't stop at just finding a second job. Look for a second job that has some perks or benefits, i.e., work part-time and guest services for Southwest Airlines or another airline company. Now you can fly places for free. Or work part-time. My friend did this. Classic. Shout out to my boy Classic. He went to Hampton with me. My friend did this in college. He worked at the Marriott. I think he had the late night shift. He'd go in at 11 and get off at 7 a.m. Sleep for 2 or 3 hours and go to his next job. And then do it all over again. But at the same time, he's getting discounted hotel rooms everywhere that he went. And in my case, everywhere that we went. Just because he worked at the Marriott, I had an opportunity when I was 19, 20, 21 years old to stay in some of the nicest hotels in the country, like 5-star hotels, just because he worked with the Marriott. So, an obvious way to make extra money is to get a second job. You know, what you do in your spare time will determine where you're going to be, several years down the line. You're sitting on the couch watching TV, or you're on social media scrolling through. If you are, you may catch this live feed and figure out some new ways to make some extra money. But what are you doing in your spare time? You could be using that time to create additional sources of income. Third way that you can make some extra money to put in your pocket during this lovely and beautiful summer is to turn a hobby or a skill into a job. I see my friends doing this all day on my Facebook and social media feed, turning their hobby or skill into a job. One of my friends started a photography company because he likes to take pictures. Now he's booking weddings left and right because that was a skill of his, and now it's putting money in his pocket. I keep telling my dad he loves to barbecue so much. You need to go out and start a mobile barbecue business, because I see people doing this all the time, and especially in Dallas. If you go outside the bars, the strip clubs, these different populated areas where people are hanging out, I promise you, if you go out one night in Dallas, you're going to see 3 or 4 men outside, or women, because one guy has his daughter out there helping him, but they're selling barbecue. Just this past week, I was out driving, and on my way home, I stopped to get some barbecue, and I paid $10 for it. I paid $10 for like 5 ribs, slices of ribs, baby back ribs, and some bread. Now, I barbecue myself. I'm actually about to barbecue in a little later today. We're gonna barbecue, hit the lake, hang out, have a good time. But I know a slab of ribs probably only costs $12, $13, maybe $15 at the most. And he probably sold me a quarter of those for $10. So he's probably making 300% return on just buying a slab of ribs and cooking them and putting them on the grill. So turn a hobby or a skill into paid cash. Here's another way that you can also do that, and that's through two websites, Fiverr and TaskRabbit. The site Fiverr is spelled Fiverr. And it's called that because a lot of the services that they offer on there start at $5, literally $5. So basically, if you're good at graphic design, web content, you can utilize your services or offer your services on Fiverr. Or maybe you're a good writer. You can write a blog for someone. I got a blog, so you can write a blog for 500 words, 1,500 words, maybe even 1,000 or 2,000 words and get paid for it. Or maybe like my friend Chase Martin, you create logos and do business cards and flyers. You can offer all those different services on Fiverr and get paid for it. And they got a lot of different things on there. It's basically like an online marketplace. Now, TaskRabbit is a little different because it's not. TaskRabbit is things that's a little bit more hands-on. So if you want to go cut someone's lawn, you can find a client on TaskRabbit. If you're good at doing fences or landscape, you can find someone on TaskRabbit. You can even pay someone to go stand in line for you at the DMV on TaskRabbit. So TaskRabbit and Fiverr are two great websites that you can utilize to offer your services or your craft or whatever it may be to make some additional income. So this next one is is one of my favorites. It's because I'm actually doing this right now. I haven't shared it with a lot of people, but if you're close to me, then you already know that I'm doing it. And that's Uber driving. How many people out there take Uber or Lyft? You can literally turn your car into a cash bank. You can pay, or people will pay you to drive them places. So Uber or Uber or Lyft, you can use your personal car to drive people around and get paid. And the great thing that I like about it is you can do it whenever you want. You can stop whenever you want. You don't even have a boss hovering over you saying, go do this. That's similar to that, but you don't even have to have people in your car. It's Uber Eats or Amazon Flex. Amazon Flex is a service that Amazon provides, obviously, and you can basically deliver packages to different people in your area or your community, and they'll pay you. I believe they pay upward of $17, $18, $19 an hour. I know one of my friends who does that in the evening time. She'll go work 4 hours for Amazon Flex, boom, make a quick $80, almost $100, and then go on about her day. So Uber, Lyft, Amazon Flex. 3 great resources if you have a car that you can use to put more money in your pocket. All right. This next one is something that I'm also currently doing right now. I mean, this is my industry, so investing in the stock market is another great way to make money. Now, I'm not giving you any specific advice on stocks to buy. I'm just going to tell you 2 that I've actually bought and made money on. Let me pull it up real quick. Or I know someone who's made money on it. One is a company called Cara Therapeutics. Their ticker symbol is C like Charles, A like Apple, R like Robert, A like Apple. They're a biotech company, and I think they're based out of Connecticut, but they're creating different ways to cure acute pain, chronic pain, and also pruritus. I think that's like inflammation or itching. They're creating different ways to cure pain for those different types of symptoms. Another one that I made money off of is Con. The ticker symbol is Con. The company Con's Electronics, they sell a lot of different home appliances, furniture, those different type of things. Con's Electronics. Their ticker symbol is CONN. Right now they're priced at $18.95 at the close of business on Friday, but when I got in, they were priced at about $7. Now, other company, the Cara Therapeutics, they're priced a little over $15, but I bought in when they were just under $12. And I know someone who bought in when they were around $6 or $7 and made a quick stack just like that. Another one that I made really good money off of that I'm kind of kicking myself on is Alibaba. If you're not familiar with them, they're a Chinese company. Just think of Amazon, but in China. A large company. And their CEO and founder, Jack Ma, is a brilliant entrepreneur, a ton of knowledge, and great leadership. I bought in on that stock when they were about at $80. I actually sold it at $142, which I'm kind of kicking myself right now because at the close of business Friday, they were selling at $151.83. So I bought in at 80, and they're priced at $150 right now. So almost about to double what I initially bought in at. All right. So what else? What are some other different ways we can make money? You guys got any different ways? I'm always open for new ways to make money. Like I said, who doesn't want to make more money and put more money in their pocket? You know, here's a good one. A lot of people may not, like it. Some people may. I don't know how you feel about it, but I know for a fact that there are plenty of different people that's making money off this, and that's network marketing. There's a ton of different network marketing companies that actually have viable products, good services, and you can make money off that. All right. And just with that being said, one company is Primerica, and they sell life insurance. That's one great way to always make money, is selling life insurance. Anyone can get their life and health insurance license and make money from it. All right. That's really about all I got. I just wanted to drop a few nuggets on some different ways to make extra money. Oh yeah, you know what? Tell you what, I'm gonna give you a bonus one that some people out there may be familiar with. Most people probably aren't. The only way I found out is because I know people in the real estate industry. I know realtors. I know people that sell mortgages. And I've also been to conferences that focus on real estate investing. And a great way that you can make money with little to no money down is by wholesaling real estate. So before I get out of here, I'm also going to give y'all a little quick tour, where I'm at right now in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. But another great way is, like I said, wholesaling real estate. So dig this. Like I said, I saw earlier when I was walking, someone had a property for sale. So you go to that seller, whoever's selling that property, and say, hey, I want to buy your property. They'll say, okay, great. You paying cash? How are you financing it? Say, I'm a cash buyer. I'm going to pay cash for it. So they selling the property for $100,000. It may be worth more. It could also be a property where you're not even going to just try to resell it. An investor may want to use that as rental income. Put some tenants in there like these cabins and have people come out here for the weekend or during the week and rent them out. But anyways, you go tell the buyer that you want to purchase that property for $100,000. And what you'll end up doing is getting a contract written up saying that you have the right to buy that property for $100,000. Now, most closings take, up to 30 days. So what you do is you take that contract that you have that says you can buy this property for $100,000 and you go shop it around to different investors. So I can go to investor, maybe my friend Gene, he wants to buy this property and say, hey man, I got this property. I got the rights to buy it. It's $100,000. You can renovate it, do a little work, maintenance to it, and resell it for $150,000. Or it could be great rental income. You said what? Ran out of room. What you mean? Huh? Oh yeah, that's a great one. My girl, I got another one for y'all. Yeah, but basically you go shop it to the investor and say, hey, you can use it as a rental property, or you can buy it and flip it. Now I say you tell them the price. Don't tell them the price of it. Just tell them it's a good opportunity, and you want to tell them that they can buy it for $110,000. So you drop a contract with them. They say they want to buy the property for $110,000, and you also have this other contract in your left hand that says you got the rights to buy it for $100,000. You take those two pieces of paper, go to the title closing company, and they'll do all the closing. You work it out who pays the closing costs, and you'll get the difference. So now that investor bought the property for $110,000, you sold it to him for $100,000, and you didn't use any of your money. Now, again, I'm not giving any specific advice or recommendations, but do your research and check out wholesaling real estate. My girl just walked out here and said another one is if you have a house or a condo, townhome, you can rent out your room. Check out the site. I think it's called Roomsters, or I think it's an application called Roomsters, and it's a paid one, but it's people on there looking for places to stay. Rent out your room. She's about to rent out her room, and I'm not gonna give all her business out, but it's putting a dent in her regular mortgage payment. So those are a few different ways you can make money. Man, you can take it or leave it. I'm just trying to get the information out there. You know, if you just want to rely on your one source of income, going to your regular job, I wouldn't advise that, because what happens if you get sick? What happens if they lay you off? Especially if you got children out there. You don't want to have your family just dependent on one source of income. You should make it a goal to have at least 7. I know some millionaires, like multimillionaires, like Grant Cardone, who has 15,000 different sources of income. Says if you take half of them away, his family will still be good for life. And his kids, and their kids. So you can sit on your ass or watch TV or, you know, go do worthless stuff. Or you can figure out what you can be doing in your spare time to make extra money. Maybe you don't want to leave your job. Maybe you do have a great job and you like going to it every day, but don't just depend on one source of income. That's really all I got. Just a quick recap that I went over some different things that to make extra money is: 1, sell your stuff. Sell it on eBay. Have a garage sale. Sell it on Facebook. You can sell it right now on Facebook. I got people inboxing me right now for negotiating different prices on the items that I'm selling. And if you don't have anything to sell, which you probably do in your closet, go to the thrift store. Go to the dollar store. You know, you can find some hidden gems in there. I found literally name brand polo shirts in the thrift store. Now you might have to dig and hunt a little bit, but you can still find it and resell it. Buy for $1, sell it for $2. You can Uber, Lyft, Amazon Flex. Turn your car into a money-making vehicle. You can make money off that by just driving people around. You don't even have to do it that often. You can make an extra couple, $200 or $300 a month or a week, just from driving for 15, 20 hours, maybe even less, depending on when you do it. So that's another way that you can make money. Uber, Lyft, Amazon Flex, and Uber Eats as well. The other one that I talked about is turn your hobby or your hobby into, or hobby or skill into money. Turn it into cash. If you like cooking, sell hot plates. If you like taking pictures, do photography. You know, if you like cutting hair, my kinfolk, he cut my hair to keep me fresh. You know, that's something he do on the side just because he's good at it. You like to write? Sell your writing services. Shout out to my girl Dara. She just started selling her services, doing editing, marketing, writing, that type of thing. Turn your hobby or skill into paid money. All right. Fiverr and TaskRabbit. They're basically online marketplaces where you can sell your services. So if you're good at graphic design, if you're good at doing social media promos, if you're good at doing video editing, you can sell all of those services on Fiverr and or TaskRabbit. Like I said, TaskRabbit is a little bit more hands-on. The other way was invest in the stock market. Find you a good stock. Check the numbers. See if they got positive cash flow. See if they got assets. See if it's a good company, a viable company to invest in. And you can make money. Network marketing. Like I said, I don't know how you feel about it, but I know for a fact, I know multiple people that are making part-time income off doing that. That was the other one. Find a part-time job. But don't just find a regular one. Find one that has benefits. Work for an airline company or work for a hotel company where you can fly for free or get hotels for free. And last one that my girl said is a roomster. Rent out your room. If you have a house, rent out the spare room. You got a duplex, rent out the other side. You got a townhome, rent out the room. Convert your garage to an extra room so you can rent that out too. Turn it into a whole nother room. You know, there's no excuse why we can't make additional sources of income out here. We live in one of the richest nations out there. They say immigrants come here and they're 4 times more likely to become wealthy because they see all the opportunity. They're 4 times more likely to become wealthy than someone who's a native of the U.S., Native American. The irony. So if you want to get out there and get it, there's plenty of opportunity for you to get out there and make money. Now, people what I'm with, they telling me to wrap it up. I guess they're ready to go to the lake and hang out, but, you know, I got to work on my craft. This gives me an opportunity to try to engage more and work on my speaking and just get more content out there. So I'm working on my craft. What is your craft? What is your purpose? What is your passion? What do you want to do? Do you really want to be dependent on your one job to have money coming in? That's all I got. So get out there, make some extra money. If you guys know some different ways that something that you're doing to make extra money, comment there, inbox me, because I'm always looking for new ways to create other sources of income. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to go in with opportunity, because I know a lot of my network marketers, they'll hit me up like, hey, I got an opportunity for you right now. But there is different ways that you can make money. All right, I'll give y'all a little tour before I go. They're ready to head out to the lake. This is a little outside deck right here. Got the hot tub. It's hot out here though, so you gotta take it easy on that hot tub. Oh yeah, got the little living area right there behind me. Walk over here. Nature. I think that unit over there, I don't know if y'all can see it. I think that's like 12 or 14 people. Got the little deck right here. Barbecue grill. Hope everybody having a great Saturday. Thanks to everyone who checked me out for a little bit. You know, I had to get my work in before I head out. Ain't no days off. I'm working about 12 days straight. They in here chilling in the AC. I'm sweating in my polo. My girl back there is the kitchen area. You know, we filled this bitch up right here. You know, we out here. Got my amigos and amigas here. My boy James, my girl Letty. What's up? This it right here. Y'all don't need to see the bedrooms. That's it, y'all. Y'all have a great, blessed Saturday. Make some money. Send me a couple dollars. Peace out, y'all.